Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're looking at how one single color, literally just a color, is sparking a massive movement for social integration and accessibility. I'm so excited to dive into this with you because it touches on the absolute core of how we build our communities. We're zeroing in on a really brilliant initiative coming out of Oman. They are taking a huge, actionable stand for disability inclusion, and we're going to break down the whole shebang starting with one simple question. So, here's the question. Why is the color purple completely transforming our communities? I mean, it's not just a vibrant shade on the color wheel anymore. It's actually become this incredibly powerful beacon for change, an identity that carries some serious weight all around the globe. You see, globally, purple has been adopted as the official identity for persons with disabilities. But honestly, it goes way deeper than just a quick visual marker. It represents respect, dignity, appreciation, and solidarity. Basically, when you see purple used in this context, it's a visual shorthand. It screams a profound commitment to making our environment actually responsive to everyone's needs. It's all about spreading that culture of true community inclusion. Now, what's really fascinating here is how Oman's Ministry of Social Development is taking that global symbol and turning it into concrete, boots-on-the-ground action. They're officially launching the very first edition of the Purple Saturday Initiative on July 25th, 2026. This is huge. It's not just some symbolic nod, right? It's a dedicated, full-on effort to champion disability inclusion and raise serious awareness about the rights of persons with disabilities, enhancing their opportunities for real, actual integration within society. And I absolutely love their official theme for this. It's beautifully ambitious, a day with a lasting impact. Just think about that phrasing for a second. The whole focus here is on creating a legacy that extends way, way past a single 24-hour period. It's basically acknowledging that, yeah, we might dedicate a specific Saturday to draw attention to this cause, but the ultimate goal, that's systemic, long-term change in how our communities actually operate. So, how do they actually pull off that lasting impact? Well, the ministry is dialing in on a few core objectives. They want to enhance overall community inclusion and, crucially, empower persons with disabilities to fully participate in economic and social life. By really pushing the concept of social responsibility, they're motivating public and private institutions to step up to the plate. They are literally calling on all sectors to build physical and social spaces where absolutely everyone can thrive, completely without barriers. But, this didn't just appear out of thin air. If we look back to 2021, this actually started as a unified regional initiative across the GCC. Fast forward to July 25th, 2026, and we've got the very first official edition kicking off specifically in Oman. And looking ahead, the plan is to hold it annually on the last Saturday of July. That ensures it doesn't just fade away. It remains a consistent driving force for awareness year in and year out. This is a perfect example of how a unified, regional desire for equal opportunity just seamlessly dovetails into national goals. The unified GCC vision focuses heavily on empowering persons with disabilities and cementing justice across the region, while Oman Vision 2040 basically takes that baton and weaves it straight into the fabric of building an inclusive society. It guarantees equal opportunities for all its members, which ties right into sustainable development targets and just fundamentally makes life better for everyone. Of course, to bring this massive vision to life, you need key players actively in the game. Adnan Mustafa Al-Farsi, the Acting Director General of the Directorate General of Communication and Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities, he explicitly points to the private sector as a total game changer here. He emphasizes that if we're going to achieve sustainable social development, we absolutely have to instill a culture of inclusiveness everywhere. And that means private businesses stepping up as vital, active partners in this journey. No way around it. He even lays out a super clear path for these businesses. Step 1, commercial, service, and tourism institutions need to actually adopt and implement accessibility practices, like physically changing spaces. Once they do that, step 2 is providing qualitative services and initiatives that cater to specific needs. The endgame, which is step 3, is offering a much smoother, way more comfortable, and truly equitable experience for everyone walking through their doors. So what this creates is just a massive collaborative platform. To enact real change, it takes a triad of cooperation, bringing together government entities, private sector institutions, and civil society organizations. When these three pillars lock arms and work together, the scope of services provided just skyrockets. It's what turns a government mandate into an actual society-wide reality, paving the way for full, active participation for everyone. As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with this to chew on. Purple Saturday is just one day. So how are you going to make its impact last all year? Sure, the event happens annually on the last Saturday of July, but the ultimate success of this whole initiative, that relies entirely on what happens during the other 364 days. What are you going to do to ensure this message of respect, dignity, and true inclusion resonates every single day in your own community? Think about it. Thanks so much for joining me today. Keep learning, keep pushing for inclusion, and I'll see you in the next explainer.